Hi everybody, I'm Matt Reed with Concordia University in Chicago, and I'm here today to give you core workouts specifically for a quarterback. Now with the quarterback and the movements he makes in the pocket as well as throwing the football, he really uses muscles in the trunk such as extension muscles, flexion muscles, rotation, and lateral flexion. So basically those four. Now with the core exercises, we want to work on gaining neuromuscular efficiency, gaining lumbopelvic stability, and functional strength. We need to focus on actually the neural adaptations that come with these core exercises rather than the absolute strength gains that come with them. So we're going to go through the steps of stability, strength, and power. I'm going to give you a workout for each of those phases. And the first phase, of course, being the stabilization endurance phase. And the exercises involved in those are V-holds, Superman holds, heel touches, and the supine bridge. Okay, so first, the V-holds. Just as it sounds, we want to make our body like a V. We want to really work on the drawing in muscles, the innermost muscles of the core, and just hold it isometrically for 30 seconds. You'll do this 3 times, 3 sets for 30 seconds. As you can see, I'm making a V with my body, holding, and again, I want to hold that for 30 seconds. Then moving on to Supermans. Okay, I want to do the same, similar thing. We'll do 3 sets of those for 30 seconds as well. Laying flat on my stomach, I'm going to raise my arms and legs up off the ground and hold. Good, and that was my Superman holds. Now on my heel touches. Okay, I again also want to work on the drawing in method here, and I want to focus on keeping flexion. And then adding slow but controlled movement of lateral flexion. So I want to put my heels on the ground, get into a flexed trunk position right here, and then I want to lean from side to side and touch my heels. Again, controlled, but keeping my trunk flexed the whole time. Good, and then the supine bridge. Now you can alter this a little bit using a physio ball or any other type of equipment to put up underneath your legs. But again, the supine bridge, we're going to put our feet on the ground. We're going to hold this for 1 minute. We're going to do this 2 times for 1 minute. Really working on our extension muscles and contracting them and holding them isometrically. Backtracking a little bit, the heel touches, we're going to do those 3 sets of those, 40 repetitions. And again, nice and slow and controlled. Moving on to my hypertrophy phase, which is in my strength phase. We're going to go through knee-ups with rotation, plate sit-ups, dumbbell swings, and rotation lifts. Okay, we're going to go through all of those. Knee-ups with rotation, this is going to focus on flexion and rotation at the same time. So you're going to start in a flat position. You're going to bring your knees up to your chest and rotate at the top too. So knees up and rotate. Knees up and rotate. Good. Extending my legs out every time, but not bringing them to the ground. We're going to do that 4 sets. For 12 repetitions. Next, we're going to move on to plate sit-ups. I'm going to grab a plate. Okay, this is going to focus on flexion. And then I want to hold the plate on my chest, just like a normal sit-up. And sit up with the plate on my chest and push up and out with the plate. I'm going to do this for 3 sets of 10. So sit up, hold the plate over your chest. Feet on the ground, sit up, push out. And all of these movements we want to have at moderate speed. Not too fast, not too slow. Okay. Then we'll go on to dumbbell swings. This is going to focus on extension. I'm going to stand up, grab the dumbbell, move into position with a nice balanced base. Okay? I'm going to grab the dumbbell, bend over, and lift it up and extend my back and trunk. Good, and this I would do 4 sets of 10 repetitions. Moving on also to rotational lifts. It's going to be very similar stance. Feet shoulder width apart, nice balanced athletic stance. We're going to grab the dumbbell to one side and raise it up across our body, working on rotation and extension at the same time. And this lift would be 3 sets of 8 of that as well. And that completes my hypertrophy workout. Now moving on to power. Now in these power workouts, we want to focus on really being explosive with our movement and powerful, but yet still controlled. So the movements will be much faster within these workouts. The first one is going to be side oblique toss. Then we'll go on to pullover toss, overhead toss, and then wood chop toss. First, with the side oblique toss, I'm going to grab my medicine ball. Okay, it'd be best to do with a partner, but I can stand up against the wall. I want to stand with a nice balanced base. Okay, feet shoulder width apart. I'm going to grab my medicine ball, twist towards one end, and across my body. Okay, one more time. Okay, and again, that works on rotation, powerful rotation from the core. And then pullover toss. Pullover toss, similar to a sit-up. Okay, I'm going to turn my mat this way. I'm going to be in a sit-up position. I'm going to throw the ball powerfully and explosively over my head up against the wall. And I'm going to do that. Again, this also works better with a partner, but this works on flexion of the trunk. Again, that was pullover toss. Next we have overhead toss. This works on extension muscles. Really works on the core explosiveness of my back extension muscles. So I'm going to move my mat out of the way. This works better if you have a higher ceiling. I don't have a higher ceiling in here, so I'm going to throw more directly over my head. I'm going to start in a nice athletic position, feet balanced. Start with the medicine ball low. I'm going to toss it up over my head explosively. And again, that works on back extension muscles. And then finally, the wood chop toss. This is going to work on flexion and rotation at the same time. I'm going to start with it, medicine ball above my head, feet shoulder width apart, nice balanced stance, up over my head, and I'm going to toss it across my body and down. Grab the other side, do the same thing. Good. And again, that was wood chop toss. Now for those, the side oblique toss is going to be 4 sets of 6 repetitions. The pullover toss is going to be 5 sets of 5 repetitions. The overhead toss is going to be 4 sets of 6 repetitions. And then again, the wood chop toss will be 5 sets of 8 repetitions. Now this is important because in the power stage, we're doing more sets, but less repetitions than we would in other stages, other phases. So again, those are the different workouts within each phase. We have our stabilization, endurance phase, our hypertrophy and our strength phase, and then in our power stage. I'm Matt Reeb. Thanks for watching my core exercises for quarterbacks.